First Debbie?
Okay, what's he been doing as far as boards and choices?
He's been with me, he's been on the 3 board. We tried the one, but he was struggling with me, but he's doing.
In full
First
board?
Debbie?
Yeah, we're kind of just on that
First Debbie?
transition period. So I think
Okay.
the last time
First
we
Debbie?
worked together was the first time I didn't use the 3 boards.
First Debbie?
Okay, sounds good.
First Debbie?
Okay, so, good to know. Here's our choice, here's our
First Debbie?
thing. Let me put that up here. And here we go. Okay. Today, we're going to do a poem. You can use a stencil or board, you say?
Stencil.
Stencil. Okay. Just want to make sure, I can't remember sometimes. We're going to do a poem by Langston Hughes. He's quite a good poet. So today we're writing, and we'll start here just to warm ourselves up. We're writing a what? P, or you're going to copy? Yes, of course. Wait. O. Then over to it. E. And top. M. Po. Okay, then do it here. P. Then up top. O. E and M. Beautiful. So we're writing a poem. This poem, Langston Hughes, he was born in the early 1900s. So over 100 years ago,
First Debbie?
he came here, or he was born, and his family, his mother and father divorced, so he lived with his grandmother. So who did he live with growing up? With his G. Good, yeah. Good luck copying that one. R. A. N. And D. Grand. That's letter. M. Okay, over here. O. And come down to T. Then a letter off. H. E. And come down to it. R. Grandmother. Great. So when I say grandmother, what comes into your brain? Any thought, any word, any word. You think the word B? So your words. You think the word B?
You ran.
A.
Brand.
B. A. Go ahead. C. B. A. C. And what? You think back or back? Back. Okay, maybe grandma has a bad back.
Mama!
Yeah, that can happen.
Mama,
What else do you think of when you think of grandmother? You think of the word what? Go ahead, look for something that makes sense.
Mama?
And the next one.
Mama?
You do that later.
And?
And O. And O.
Mama?
You'll want that later. And O. I. Oops. I. Then next letter. S and Y.
What?
Noisy.
Wow!
Most grandparents don't like noisy.
Mama?
I was saying, hey, be quiet, don't be so noisy. One more word that goes with grandmother. O.
Oh.
And next letter. Next letter, go ahead. L. And your next letter is
And?
D. Oh, that
Mama.
spot right there. Okay, so she
Mama?
eventually became old, and she was older than his mother was, of course. So
Mama?
we'll want that later.
Mama?
Later.
Mama?
All will be well.
Mama?
Okay, so math problem. Okay, let's write math problem. Ready? Math problem.
Ready?
Set,
go!
Math problem. Yep, throw that in. M.
M.
A.
A.
T. H. Math. Then down there. P. Good. R. And O.
O.
Then pick the next one. Oh, B would be better. B. And L. Then up top.
E.
And M. Yes.
And.
So we got a math problem. All right.
Mama?
So he lived with his grandmother, and he really had lots of adventures because his dad went to Mexico, so he went to Mexico. His mom
Go.
lived in different places like Ohio, so he went to Ohio. He traveled the world to Africa and Europe, so he saw a lot of nice, cool places. So talk to me about some places that he'd been to. You've been to a place such as M. Good, reach. E. And reach, one letter off, X. And then lift up. I. Next letter. C. And O. Yes, Mexico. Now, in relation to the United States, where would you place Mexico? Would you say it's north of the United States or south? Good. S. And yo, you got it. That's okay. O. Then come down to U. And it's great. T. And a little higher. H. Yes, south. Okay, so easy question. Well, he was part of what's called the Harlem Renaissance, Harlem Renaissance, that took place in New York. Okay, so
First seven.
which Renaissance did he?
First seven.
Yeah, you want to talk about that later. He
E1.
dealt with what in Renaissance? H and A, then R, and L next, E and M. Yes, Harlem Renaissance. You go to Harlem, New York, that's where it took place. And what you had was, you got some cool new music, jazz and dance, and the art and stuff like that. So it was an important historical event in the U.S. So what kind of music did you get? J, I need to copy.
N. C.
And
C.
yes.
Papa.
So you got all this kind of music and stuff, and dancings and new things. And what Langston Hughes had on him is that he was African American. So he was able to give some good insight into the culture in his poetry he wrote. So he was, what ethnicity?
Say
A,
one.
then what? F, good. R, and I, then top row, C, and A, then come down, one letter down. N, African, then up top. A, good. Next, M, and E, then R, next, I, and top row, C, then A, and N. Yes, African American. So he gave some good insight. So his poems are quite fun. If you take a look at his poems, we're going to do one called Dreams, which is less cultural than some of the other ones, but there's some great poems out there that he has. Okay, so let's spell the word culture.
The culture.
One letter off. Be careful with my handwriting. You can't really read what it says. C-U. Maybe you can, but I can't. L. Then next T and U. Then R. And last letter up there, E. Okay, culture. Now tell me something about culture. Culture has to do with, what would you say? H. H is H. A. H. Oops, sorry. H-A. Okay.
H.
H-A. T. Then H and A. T. Hat. Now your hats do actually are influenced by your culture. The different cultures will wear different types of hats. Okay? What else is part of culture? Something like T and R. Next, A, then T-R-A. Good. Tra. Next, D and I. Next, T, then, oh, I would be better. I, good. Yeah, oops, you're getting blown away because
Yeah.
O, and then tradition. Yeah, it's good tradition. Yeah, it's okay.
Oh.
And so I get it right. And yeah, I can see what it was. So that's
Real
good.
good.
We got those few last letters stumbled. It was obvious. Good. So tradition is sort of culture. Okay. What's the importance of culture? How is culture important? First off,
Important.
Y and E, then S. All right. So what does culture give us? It gives us, go ahead, V. Culture gives us V, good. A and VA, good. VA, L, then U. Next letter.
You.
E and U. S. Values. Okay, so values come from culture. What else would it give us? Culture can give us be and good. E.
B. E.
B. Next.
E.
L. Then I and E. B-E-L-I-E.
Come on.
Good. F and S. Beliefs, all right. So, what if everyone was the exact same culture?
Everyone.
I think that would be great.
was-
What do you think? N and O. No, we probably lose out on some few points.
No.
So there could be problems if we all had the same
No.
culture. There could be benefits, but you can have unity with diversity. That's what you kind of want.
First
When you
seven.
learn, you learn more. So he gave some great insights in his poems into some different culture that's for some people. Some it's their culture, some it's not. So we're gonna read his poem called Dreams, which,
So.
like I said, this Dreams poem isn't completely cultural,
No.
but it's a good poem for all of us to hear.
No.
Okay, so dreams. Let's spell dreams.
So dreams.
Ready?
So dreams.
D, R, and up top, E, then
And.
M would be better. One letter off. M and S, dreams. Okay, so this is a two stanza poem. Each stanza has 4 lines in them. Okay, so you're going to listen for repeating things and symbolism. S-U-M-B-O-L-I-Z, or S-M, excuse me. So symbolism, because this poem really is a metaphor. I mean, D-A-P-H-O-R.
Make
This
sure.
poem really is a
Yes.
M and E, good. T, A, one letter.
And.
Uh-huh. Come after it.
Come on, two.
O and last letter R, yes, a metaphor. So a metaphor is where you compare. You're going to compare 2 things. So, for instance,
So. And.
you will
So-
compare 2 things that really seem unrelated, but that have something in common. So when you
Something.
do a metaphor, you are going to see next.
So.
O and over to it, lift it elbow. M and P, reach. A,
And.
good. R and top corner. E, yes, compare 2 things.
E.
So, in comparing, you might say, a book is a friend. They are nothing alike. Well, can you think of one thing that a book and a friend have in common?
Common.
R and E, then B, good. Oops, you got stuck there. Let's go to, it's a fine, no big deal. We'll take R, E, now B or C or
Take.
something else. A and,
And.
oops, got a mistake there on D, read.
D.
You can read a book. Yes, you have to learn how to read your friend too. What else could be similar about them? They both are R, E, and I'll spell read again, just make sure it's all clean,
And.
and D.
D.
Okay, now something else similar about the 2. Okay,
2.
M and O,
Oh.
then S and T, most, okay, A and R,
Oh.
then moving hand, oops, most, A-R, you can do that letter. but
Most.
check. Most art, okay, most art,
Most.
go ahead, I and N, in, C and A, R and S, most art in cars. It's a great comment, not sure the connection.
Most are.
Let's see, so most art in cars
So most are.
was developed by reading a book and having a friend.
Was.
So I would say a similarity could be the entertainment companionship, both can be both in those.
Multiple.
So when you hear this poem, you're gonna listen for the metaphors, okay? Now a simile is similar, but it's not the same in that a simile, it uses the word like and as. So we'd say a book is as a friend, or a friend is like a book. Whereas a metaphor just says a friend is a book. Okay, so difference between simile and metaphor is because of the words what? L and I, then. All right, taken care of. K and E, like or as. So a simile will kind of cue you in pretty fast that you're comparing. Or a metaphor, you just have to kind of know it. And it usually is obvious, but it depends on the person. So hold fast to dreams. What does it mean to hold fast?
Hold.
You're holding fast to something, you're A and R, then I and E as R. R, what? C and O. C-O. M and I, then T. Good. E and D are committed. All right, committed. 2 M's, 2 P's. Okay. So committed, I know, I have to give you the correct spellings. It's my job. Okay, hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die. So what's the statement? For if what dies? If.
What?
We'll do if. If what? D and come down. R. Reach. E into the corner. A and M. Then S. Okay. So what could be a dying dream? So my dream died.
So.
What does that mean? N and O.
Well.
N O. P then A. S and
Sad.
S. No pash. I. Then N. No passion. O in there. No passion. Just O in there. Okay, so maybe your passion goes for what you're wanting to do. All right. It could be a way it dies or just thinking you can't achieve it. For if dreams die, life
You
is
are
a broken, winged bird
bird.
that cannot
Blind.
fly.
Blind.
Okay, so what is life? If you,
What is
what's it compared to? A what? Life is compared to a what when dreams die? B and I, then R and D. It's a bird, but a specific type of bird. A bird that has a what?
Bird.
B and R, then O, number 2, one higher, K and E and broken, good. One letter off. Go ahead, go into it.
W.
A little higher. And what? One letter off.
And
G. Yeah, broken winged. So a broken winged bird can't fly. Have you ever seen a broken winged bird? Go ahead. N and oh no. Do you want to see one? Yes, I'll show you then. This is why we have this going on. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to find this.
let's see.
Let's see.
Let's
Okay,
see.
type in broken winged bird. And you are now going to experience the pleasure or displeasure of watching a broken winged bird. Okay, broken winged bird.
We're bird.
So you know, watch it flutter, watch its wings, what happens when it tries to fly. There it is,
First.
flaps again.
Okay.
Okay. So now you've seen a broken wing bird. Okay, we'll start this again.
Let's dance again.
Okay,
Uh,
so what did you notice about the broken wing bird?
well,
F and L, then U, T, F-L-U-T,
me. T.
T and I, then R and S, flutters. That's actually E, that's okay. So it flutters, and then what?
Fly. Fly.
F
Fly.
and A, then L and S, flutters and falls. Okay,
Nothing.
so flutter and falls down.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it just goes up and then goes back down. So now we have a comparison, right? We have dead dreams compared to this broken winged bird. Winged bird.
Yeah.
How are they similar? What's the same about them?
Bird.
C and A, then N and T. C, A, N, T.
With us.
P and R, then, oh, fix that, okay. Can't, P, R,
Okay.
O. Can't, P, R, O, V,
Oh.
R, so you got can't, P, R, O, V.
Go.
What do you want to do with that? E, okay, can't prove. Can't prove A, all right? T,
You're a bird. What's
or two words. Go ahead. T, or H, and then I, then N. Can't prove A, T, H, I, N.
Five.
Can't prove a thing.
Crows. With that cow.
Okay, I guess that's a good way to put it. So, it's not proving anything. Yeah, if this means something like they can't progress forward, it's harder to move forward because you don't really have direction. That's why I would look at the similarities. Okay, so next stanza, then we'll look at the whole poem. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams die, for when dreams go. So in this case, instead of if dreams die, it says what?
Two.
For W, then H, good, E, and when dreams,
So.
G, and O. Okay, what's the difference? Is there a difference? When dreams go. Is there a difference between dead dreams and going dreams? What's your opinion? I, S, one word, with two words. I, S, A, and T, O, I, say. I say, I, T, I say it, I and T, it.
So.
Good. I then, S, I say it is,
You.
N and O. I say it is, and O is no, so then your second. Y, okay, and the top. E, then S. I say it is no. Okay, so not different. I guess that's the way to put it. It could be, but it's interesting to think about why he did it. Did he want to say it a different way, or did he want to make you think a little bit differently about it? For when dreams go, life is a barren, B-A-R-E-N, field, frozen with snow. So now what's going dreams compared to? It's compared Compare it to A. B, A, and letter R, and R. Good.
Stop.
O, and
Good.
a baron. F. Good. I first. One down. I. Then lift up in the corner. E. Annex letter. L. Then
Go.
reach up. D. A barren field frozen with what?
Friends.
S. And lift. N. Next. Right here. A little higher. O. And last up, what letter is W? Yes, frozen with snow. All right, so now we have this potential dilemma. How does a going dream compare with barren field? Oops, I can't spell. Frozen with snow. Okay. N and O.
Friend.
N-O. I and D. Then
Where you go?
E and A. No, I did. All right. It's a dilemma then. So let's think of a barren field. What's a barren field look like? Go ahead. B, A, R, R. Okay. Then, oh, what's that? Yeah, lift it up.
Ooh.
O and N. Okay, so a barren field is barren. What does barren mean? Got some wisdom coming here. Barren field is E and M, then M, P, then T and Y. Okay? Barren field is empty.
Why?
So life is a barren field, or is it life is an empty field?
And
What is a full
Why?
life? Okay, let's say that we have things in our life. What's a full life look like? Define a full life. Full life, H and A, then S. Full life has E and D, then the B, okay, B, and you do want EDU? Yes, okay. Full life has EDU, C, then A and T, then move your hand up to I and O, then N. Full life has
I.
education. Great, okay. What else does a full life have? C and A, then N. Can, C, A, N, can. Go ahead. H and A, then, a second. Can, H, A, V, and I or E. I or E, had to be, has to be.
I.
Can, N, and G. Can having. Go ahead. G and O. B and L, then S. So what do you want to change that B to? A, that makes more sense. So this word should actually be have. Can have goals.
So.
All right, so you have dreams. A full life has dreams, it has goals. You have
Goals.
You have education. What else does a full life have? Full life has G and R. G, R, E, good, A, and T has great. G and R, and let's cover that again. Let's look up E, then
A. T.
Has great, great. I will now deliver you from pain. Cover that part up.
U.
Has great, great. F and R. Then or N or I and E. Then N. F R I E. Go ahead. N and D. Then friends. Has great friends. Great, great friends. Okay, so education, goals, friends, anything else to go with a full life? F, I shop. F and F, then A, good. A second, I'm just going to check that because really got away. The letter you're going to the work to. M, then I, next. Okay, L and Y. Good.
Y.
So we have family, friends, education, goals. We can keep going, right? But an empty field, like this empty barren field or empty field. Now let's compare with no dreams. Then what happens? What's life like with no dreams?
No
What's the empty field saying? Okay? N and O. No. D and I. Then R. D-I-R. E and C and T. Good. I and O, then N. No direction. Okay, good. So the barren field, this is open to all possibilities with no goal in sight, right? It's just frozen with snow, it's cold and clammy, and like, what do we do with this? It's supposed to be undesirable. So, full life compared to that. Now, since you and I don't know each other really well, I'm going to give you the option of discussing this next step. If you're not interested, you don't have to. Because I don't always want to reveal things to people that I don't know very well. Do you want to discuss some of your dreams?
Discuss.
Does something sound fun to you? Yes, I would enjoy discussing my dreams with you, or no thanks. Y, okay. Well, E and S. At any point if you start feeling uncomfortable with it, we can stop. Okay? So, and if, or you, what I would say to do is just start doing more generic dreams, not your favorite dreams, if you start feeling uncomfortable, okay? So some of your dreams you might be one that's very open, so you can say whatever you think. What's something you'd want to accomplish in your life? What do you want to do someday? Or have someday? D, dreams too, sorry. Let me cover more dreams just to make your life easier. So dreams don't have to even be quote-unquote accomplishments. Like a dream home it usually requires work, but a dream home can be something you really want to be in, so it can be an accomplishment, but sometimes dreams are thrust upon you. Usually it's work though. Okay, so dreams would be you dream to have or be or get. G, I, and V. You dream to. G-I-V. E, give. T and O. You dream to give to C and H. Then F by A, I'm guessing. A, C, H, A. R, I, T, and Y. Okay, cool. You dream to give to charity. That can kind of feel good to be able to serve in that way. Do you want to discuss what kind of charities you think you're most interested in giving to? What kind of charities? H and O, then M and I, E, homie or home, L,
Home.
L and, oops, L, sorry, I homeless. So this word kind of sounds like that sometimes, the word's homeless, so home, L-E-S-S instead of homeless, okay? So you would want to help the homeless, that's great. Anything else that you'd be interested in giving to? C and A, then N. Can I, S, all right, A and Y, can I say G, good,
Yes.
I and V, can I say G-I-V, E, give, T and O, to, M and Y, give to my A and U, T, I, S, M, what is M, that's okay, you're just dropping it though. Give to my autism, A, F, and A, then M. D, and N, that's not there. F, A, M, you want that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Great, okay. F, A, M, then what? E, I want to finish off, yes, of course.
S, so-
Okay. F, A, M,
Yes.
then yes, and then I and L, then give to my autism family. Great. All right. That's a good one, you can see that, yes.
Good job.
Okay, so you want to give to your autism family.
Family.
Other dreams. C, A, R,
Car.
I, S,
Yes.
A, S. Okay, S could be two separate words or one word. K and I, then L and L, skill, I. Car is a skill, I. W and, oops, W, don't, let's do this one. W, then A and R and, oops, we got stuck. W will go at A, then N and T's. Car is what I want. So you want to be able to drive a car, or are you looking for getting a cool car, or both? Drive a car, cool car, or both? Oops. G-E-T.
T.
Get, I made a mistake, but you weren't. Get. F, G, oops. Get.
Get.
Next. A.
A.
Get.
Get.
A.
Get. A.
C. O.
You sure?
C. O. O.
O.
L. Cool. C. A. And R. Get a cool car.
O.
All right.
Her night.
T. O. 2. C. G. Oops. Get a cool car. 2. C. 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 Wait, that's not. Get a cool car. 2.
Chemical card two.
B and, I'm gonna write B, but we'll see that's what you want. B and E
D.
to B, D and R, then it does I.
B. R.
V,
V. R.
E and N to be driven.
Two.
Get a cool card to be driven. I and N. Oh, I see. You're going to have someone take you around. Just make sure it's cool. All right. That's the lifestyle they have. And give the charity, get you loaded. Have someone drive you around in a cool car. The homeless are saved. Autism is saved. Or your autism family is, I don't know, cured or helped. What else?
West.
H and A. Good. H and A is a ha-ha. Y and E, then S, ha-ha. All right. Okay, have other dreams you'd like to discuss? Y, then up here. E, then S. Okay, so other dreams you want to discuss.
Good job.
What is that?
Good job.
That sounds pretty fun. That's gonna be a dream too. That can be one of your dreams. Okay, what else?
Dreams. Go.
H and F or A. A. H, A,
And
V and
you.
have, M and O, then have, M, O, U and T. I'm curious. H, have, mouth, F and I, then X and, wait, I or E, E, then I fixed, is that correct? Yes, okay. So what do you want fixed about your mouth?
Now just a minute.
T, O,
Two.
L, and K, O, talk, okay? So talk is a weird word, it's an A there instead of an O. So you want to be able to talk. Get the connection there so you can talk the way you want to.
There's
Y, Luna, up here, E and S. So say your mouth looks fine to me. Okay, yes, so you want to talk. Great, so you're going to see if you can get
Good
some,
job.
some professional speech.
Good job.
See, in RPM we work on speech. Do you want to work on speech right
Yeah,
now?
Papa.
Go ahead. Y, okay. E and S, yes, okay. So we can work on some speech. There's other ways to do it too, but if you keep working hard, it's more the connection, because actually your mouth is just fine. It's a connection between your brain and your mouth that are making the difficulty for talking. So we're going to work a little bit on some talking things, ideas, and then we'll see what we can do. Okay? So let's see. Let's start with this. I'm going to have you say each letter that you spell, and then I'm going to have you try it and say them without the letter word. So, okay? So we're going to have a seat now if you stretched.
Now have a seat.
Your belt looks good. Let's see. Okay.
Let's
So let's just
see.
review.
Let's see.
Langston Hughes was raised by his grandmother. Okay? So, he was raised by his spell it,
Now spell it.
say it, M, say M, M, now say M, M,
M.
good, O,
O.
then
T.
T, good, next letter, we'll let it down,
A.
good,
E.
and, so the last letter, R.
Yeah. R.
Good, R, great, okay? So grandmother, and his dad lived in Mexico, so he got to visit often. What country? Say it.
T-M-E-X.
X. Good.
C.
And last letter is?
O.
Oh, good. So Mexico. We're trying to get rid of the word. Ventured out now the letter for you. Okay, so Mexico. And his mother lived in Ohio. So where did his mother live?
Ohio.
In, say it. One letter off.
O. H.
Uh-huh. It was almost there.
I.
And?
And. O.
Good. Ohio. All right. And so that's how it works. And then pretty soon now that you'll be able to spell the words out, and you can start doing distance RPM. So people will stand up, sit over there and chair, and they'll say, okay, what's it? You'll spell it out, and then you'll start making sentences spelling. Sound good? Go ahead.
Y.
Then?
E.
And S.
S.
Great. Okay. So now, do you want to go back to some more goals
Respect.
or dreams?
Y.
Then?
E.
And S.
S.
Great, so you've got charity giving to homeless and autism. You're going to have a cool car, being driven around a cool car, and you're going to be able to talk. What's your next corporate dream? C, H, and so we're going to go like this. I'll hit the corner. E, change.
Change.
Oops. Change.
Change.
R, P, M. Ooh.
M.
You're going to be a co-inventor. Change RPM. T, O, R, okay.
R.
P,
P.
T.
T.
What does RPT stand for? So rapid prompting method is RPM. What does RPT stand for?
P. T.
R, and then? So we're going to,
P.
it stands for R, and then A, then P, and, look at that better. I, and
T.
it stands for rapid. Good. P, R, and O.
O.
P-R-O. Good.
Ahead.
So P-R-O, let's go back to O.
O.
Then move your hand. And,
N.
and, P,
N.
then
T.
rapid, prompt, I, and, N,
N.
then, there's a G.
G.
Rapid prompting, now you got the T. T, and, A, then, L, rapid prompting talk. Okay, thank goodness rapid prompting talk is included in RPM. So you're safe. So that's what you want. Okay. So but you can maybe go to someone and say, can we change
Good job.
your name? But then people would
Good job.
be a little shocked when the letterboard was used at first.
Good job.
Okay, you have 1 more minute for the day, and you're going to do a message to the world. Dear world, just for fun or for serious? Dear world. D. O, J. What's that? O.
Oh. 2, 1. Oh.
Do you, go ahead.
L I
Go ahead, do K instead.
K like.
Okay, I did G.
Hey.
Do you like, go ahead.
Like.
M and
And 10. And
dear Lord, do you like math? Guess it all depends on who's teaching or who's learning. Okay. You want to do math next? Okay, you're done. I'm going to talk to everybody here and listen up. And okay, first off, questions, comments, concerns.
I'm mind blown right now. I mean, like,
Who's that?
we've never been, I mean, we've been doing it, but not to the point of